Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner on hard mode. And today we're at day 60 of my every day journey through SnowRunner. So basically what that means, and I say this fairly regularly, is that I play for an hour each day, and that hour correlates to a day, 24 hours, in SnowRunner time. So it's a day, every day. So we're up to day 60 here in Zurdania, and we are pushing through the contracts and tasks pretty well now. I think we've got about half a dozen left to go, maybe 7. Mostly they involve deliveries here in the Valley of Falling Rocks, but there's a couple that still have to be do their deliveries over into Zurdanian Valley. So today we're going to pick up where we left off with the Voron AE and continue on with our short logs down to the southwest corner and then into the other map. And we'll just sort of see how that goes. So let's swoosh over. I'll keep talking. Swoosh. We'll just see how that goes in terms of how much we get through and how much we don't. So the fun part, I think, might be getting this thing to stay up on the train tracks without losing any logs out of either the truck or the trailer. But we should be okay. Probably having the weight. Yeah, I just don't want the trailer doing that, because that's going to pull me around quite a lot. So we just need to try and find that happy balance spot where the trailer is tracking along on the train line the same, and it's sort of coming off at the moment, so I need to go over that way. The trailer just doesn't like to track the train line, obviously. It's okay, we'll just do a bit of train line surfing up the ovary and then spend most of the time on this side. Miss that tree again. Just. We'll toddle along down this side for a bit. Some big rocks here, but I think we should be able to sort of skirt those mostly. Bit of a bump. Stream bump. Love the fact that this trailer is pretty forgiving. This trailer doesn't unpack very easily. You have to be in a pretty bad spot for this trailer to unpack. So that's a good thing. So we're looking at the east to west contract, but on the way I'm going to drop off one of the short logs at the southwest village, because there's a task that needs one short log, even though this is the task that says it needs packaged sand and something else. In reality, it needed cement and a short log. Now let's hope the trailer stays on the train line a little bit better now. So I kind of want to travel along this train line all the way to the end. It might prove to be a bit of a challenge. We'll just crawl along. Actually, I might go into high. Don't losing the back of the trailer. Don't go off the edge thing. We'll just cruise along in high. Now I know I've got the big Zix down here as well, so I'll probably just steal a little bit of his fuel to make sure that we make it back to the train station on the other map without having fuel crises. I'm hoping we might finish, well, first of all, I'm hoping we're going to finish the task that requires us to take the short logs down here. Right, so I'm going to come off the train line in a moment. Just carry on along the side, I think. I just felt a bit more comfortable, although we seem to be doing better at this end of the train line than we did at the other end, so it could be that the train line's straighter, or I'm just getting the hang of skating along the train line. But you'll notice the trailer is not flipping around all over the place like it was earlier on, which is a good thing. And we'll come down to this little hut here, and then I'm going to hop off on the left side, I think. If I can. It's not the left side, it's the right side. Unfortunately, there's no trees to help here. I'm kinda struggling a bit. Why are you pulling me that way, you silly truck? Sheesh, I want to go that way. Look how good that trailer is. We were just bouncing that around all over the place, and it still said, sure, you can keep those packed. That'll be okay. Leave ourselves in top. That was more angled than I thought too. It didn't look very angled, but caused us quite a bit of pain. Right, so let's switch to the task that I actually want to be doing, which is called For a Rainy Day. And that is going there. Now we're going to do a little bit of a jiggery-pokery trick here, because I can't remember which logs get offloaded first. Is it the ones on the truck, or is it the ones on the trailer? I just can't remember. A bit more angle on that. So that took us a little bit further than I wanted, but that's okay. We'll squiggly back and squiggly forward. So if it takes the trailer logs first, then that'd be great. But I haven't checked to see which way it actually does it. Oh, steady, get going. Yeah, I haven't checked to see which one it does first, and I can't remember. I think it does the trailer first, but I'm not going to put money on it. So what I'm going to do is be a bit tricksy. I'm going to pull up so we're in the right spot and it's nice and flat here. We're going to detach the trailer, unpack my cargo, reattach the trailer, and then deliver. So at the moment now, SnowRunner only can see the cargo in the rear. And there we go. For a rainy day, I see you bought me a couple of tons of sand and several fuel barrels. Well, no, I bought you concrete, cement and short logs. Anyway, you can say what you like. Right, so we are going to detach the trailer. We are going to pack our cargo. We're going to head off. We don't need that trailer anymore. Now let's head back now and meet up with the going to meet up with the Zigs, nick a little bit of fuel so we can make it back to the fuel station, the train station, okay, where the step is. In fact, we might even bring the step over rather than going over there ourselves, but a lot will depend on how much fuel we've got and how I'm feeling at the time. Probably bring the step over because it's easier to travel around with the step than it is to travel around with the Voron with short logs on it. Anyway, let's pop over this way. We don't have any damage, so that's good. We're going to steal some fuel from the... Yeah, we'll take that. And we'll take... Oh, yes, that's fine. Oh, that actually works out well. 49. Goes into there, so he can be there, and then the rest of it can go into the Zigs. Right. So the Zigs doesn't have a lot of fuel left now, over and above what's in his tray, in his actual fuel tank. But he doesn't need much fuel because he's going to be just heading straight home himself too. Now this coming up is probably going to be the hardest bit we have to do. Because basically we need to come down between our trees and make sure we don't get ourselves at a silly angle to drop our logs off. But we've only got the truck now, so we don't have to worry about the trailer. And we should be pretty good. Make it around all the way to the gateway and then up to the farmy spot, whatever it is, to deliver these. Actually, we're not doing water constitution. Sorry, let's switch that back. We are doing east to west. We've already delivered 2 of the short logs. You can see we've got the 3rd one now. Just steady. This is the only tricky bit. It's a bit tricky, but we got there. All right. Now, while we're here, we're going to grab that trailer as well from the Azov range truck. So he don't need it. And I want to get this guy out of the way because he's actually going to go back the other way. So let's park him on the other side of the road. Get him back there. So this one's still got to do the water buoys task. Deliver all of those water buoys to wherever they have to go. Pretty much out of the way. Right. We should be right to take this water trailer with us because it's going to exactly the same place that we're going to. I'm just going to winch it up. Come here, empty water trailer. Lovely. See ya, Azov. Right, so this should be pretty straightforward. We're not even going to need to worry about refueling at the train station because we got so much out of the Zigs that we're nicely fueled up. We'll have enough to get all the way back to the garage for sure. Because this is pretty much what could well be the last thing I need the Voron for. We do still have to do some more water deliveries, and I'm going to want a truck that can have a water tanker add-on, but I don't know which one to use at the moment. I don't know who can do a water tanker add-on, but I need one with 1600 litres. So I'm kind of hoping that either the Voron or the Taiga can do that. But let's head through to Zurdanian Valley, and we will happily then nip up to the farm site, which is right at the water site, and leave the water trailer there and deliver our short logs, which will then get us to be ready for the next part of this east to west contract. Come on, finish loading so I can get into it. Being boring. Right. I'm going to go the way I failed to go successfully yesterday. But we should be okay going this way, because I'm not going to try and do a stupid shortcut. And I'm not going to miss my turn, which was the problem I had yesterday. I just missed the turn and then tried to do a shortcut to get back onto the road, and it proved to be a bit of a challenge. Now, where's the road actually go? Oh yes, it goes through this gorge, or this, I don't know, whatever this thing is. It goes through it. It does not go over that funny looking thing, which is where I went. Go around this way. I'm just going to keep a good close eye on that tree. We might need to winch. No, we don't. Nice and steady, because I don't really want to damage the truck if I can avoid it. Across this little rocky bit. That's where I missed the turn off, because I didn't see that it was a road there. And there we go. We're almost there. And it's quite a lot easier going up through this fence. Up through this fence around this way. A lot easier to get to the drop-off point. Oh, that's a sneaky trailer. There we go. Right, so that's done our short logs. Now I don't actually know. I think I'm going to be bringing this in through the southern gateway, not the northern one. So I'm not going to take it too far, because if I start zooming off up to the north, that's going to be a bit of a waste. We are going to have to come back here with a water truck to be able to make this work. So I'm going to park it on the grass here. He's ready to go later on. And then I have to bring the Voron back to the garage, because I want to see if he can equip a water tanker. But we're then going to hop into the Voron G and head up to the cement plant up in the other map and get 4 package sand. Get damage there, that rock jumps out at you, but luckily we had enough clearance that we got past. But really, we really are starting to get a bit of an idea as to where we're finishing up. So you can sort of see I'm actually bringing a truck back to the garage as a completion, or at least it'll be one option. If he can do a water tanker, I'll probably not do anything with him yet, but he might be the most likely candidate to deliver some water. If he can't, then, well, yeah, his campaign here will be over. And if no one can do a water tanker, I'll be very surprised, but if they can't, then I'll just need to take whatever truck I feel like and take the water trailer in twice. Give it low. So I really don't know why the fields have been highlighted in yellow squigglies on this map. We haven't had to do anything with the fields. We haven't done any farming. We haven't done any field work. We've taken stuff to various points. We've never actually specifically done anything with the field. So I don't know why they've put a yellow squiggly marker all the way around the field. I'm actually going to grab the Voron and convoy it up a little way, just up to the intersection, just to save a little bit of fuel for the Voron. So let's hop in the Voron. No, not the Jangsu, the Voron. Detach the trailer. Yeah, we've got 223 fuel, so a bit, but not a lot. So we'll just go a little way together, and then the Voron will continue on his own up to get some packaged sand. And we'll give him a little bit of fuel from the Voron AE. So we've got Voron twins going on. Twin Vorons. Because the AE really only has to get to the garage. I'll be bringing over some other fuel-y jiggers to finish everyone off with fuel. So let's leave him there. Refuel from the Voron AE. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, fine. So we're very short on for fuel in this one now. We'll be bringing over the little Zix, maybe even the generator trailer. I'll put some fuel into that just so everybody can fuel up when they get to the garage. So we'll put them away full. This thing certainly likes to squiggle along, doesn't it? It's a speedy bullet. Oh, it is a speedy bullet. Man, it's just a bit out of control, speedy bullet. So let's just quickly have a look. Does he have a water thing? No, he doesn't. No, a fire tank. Right, there we go. He has a fire tank. And that has 1,800 litres, which is perfect. Okay, so that's pretty likely what we'll use. Okay, given that it's blue and white, I guess we have to change its colours now, don't we? Rightio. It looks disgusting. Let's just, what else can you be? No, no, no. Maybe. Yeah, why not? You can be white. So we're just going to come back to the main road. The intersection, I should say, where we'll likely meet up with something to refuel us. Otherwise I could go all the way around the main road and refuel at the train fuel station myself. I can just get a little bit of fuel to get me most of the way there. But that might be something for tomorrow. So I think for the moment, we might just pull up here. Here. Oh, not there. Oh dear, where am I going to pull up? I don't know. We'll fiddle around later. So we'll just pull up there so I'm not horribly in the way of everything. Back to the Voron G. So he's fairly well fueled. Not super perfect, but fairly well. And we're going to head up to the cement plant and load up 4 package sand. Now you might notice that I've left the trailer behind. It's because I know that we've got the other trailer right up at the entrance to the cement plant. So there's no point running all the way up there with one trailer just so I can smile and wave at another one. This will be a little bit, I mean it's probably only marginal to go with a truck versus a truck with an empty trailer, but we'll take the marginal. Not like it's a hard run either. This will get the east to west task contracts already done. I think that then unlocks the final contract here in Zurdanian Valley. And we'll probably do that next. And I'm hoping we might just about get that done today. That will then just leave us with stuff in the Valley of Falling Rocks. We've got to have some water deliveries. We've got to have those data buoys. Oh, we're going to do the long logs from the Taiga here. Hi, Taiga. There's still a few things to go, but we are definitely starting to have to think about endgame. And getting the trucks back to back to the garage. So we've got a lot of trucks to bring back. So that'll take a while. It is what it is. Might even bring back the Dan now. Pretty sure this one, the Voron G and the Dan are the only two that are going to come through this northern gateway. Everyone else will be coming home through the southern gateway. We might as well do those two together so we don't have that double wait time. Not that it makes any difference to the game time, but it makes a bit of difference to the viewing time. We can go through together rather than two separate times. We don't have to sit there and look at the loading screen twice. Get around. Ooh. Where's the front? Oh, this is the front. Right, so we are going to get rid of that cargo because nothing needs vehicle spare parts. We've already done everything we need to do with vehicle spare parts. Let's go and get some packaged sand. Careful. Cargo management. Package sand. Good and easy so far. Put this one over the back and then the last one in the front. We'll be able to pack them all. Or packaged sand. I'm going to come back down to the gateway and then I'll switch to the Dan, bring him down to the gateway as well, just so we can go through together. Which will save us on that loading time overall. hopefully once we bring the Dan over, we'll still have time to run this guy down the east side and deliver these packaged sand. Oh, now I don't know where the farm warehouse is. I better check that, because the farm warehouse may not be at the same place we were dropping off the wooden planks. So I need to check before I go too far. It probably is similar, but it's a different name. The other thing wasn't called the farm warehouse. I think it was anyway. So we'll go over to this side and park. Then hop in the Dan, which is back here just outside the service hub. We needed to bring the Dan all the way over here so we could load up the, what is it? No, not a transformer. Oh, the big boiler. That's right, we had to load up that big heavy boiler thing. We needed a heavy crane. It's hard to go. Oh, I think I put the more on-road tyres on this guy. I didn't give him mud tyres, I think. It's probably a really dumb idea, but anyway. Where we were meant to be. Just in case. Never in hell, no problem. 9 times out of 10 when you do a safety winch like that, you don't need it. 9 times out of 10 when you don't do a safety winch, you need it. Sometimes it can result in catastrophe. Look, we can get around there. We'll be fine. So we've got this tricky little bit to get past here. So again, I'll probably do a safety winch just to make sure. We are quite wide. As planned. Why am I not actually having any grip at all? Well, I'd have better grip for these tyres on the bitumen. Maybe not. Oh, we're all good. Bring this guy all the way down to the gateway as well. them both through. And then later on we'll take this guy back to the garage when he's in the right map. And we'll take the, in the meantime, we'll take the Voron G down to the farm warehouse, wherever that is. Interesting, we've got 2 pickup points. I've got some packaged sand somewhere else. Let's have. Just out of interest. Oh, right. It can see the packaged sand that I've got on the back of the Voron. Because we got the cement factory is the one sort of behind us at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. I've got the block base. And the one over at like 4 o'clock or so. I reckon that's going to be the gateway. You watch as we go around here, that'll gradually swing around to being straight ahead of us. Could be wrong, it might not be, but that's what I'm sort of thinking. So we probably didn't really use the Dan very much at all here, and we could have used it a bit more, but that's okay. You do what you do. I think the Dan would have been quite capable of doing the high saddle work that we used the big Zigs for. It's just that it doesn't have the fuel reserves on its roof or the spare parts, so having to do it a bit more on your own. We've got some packaged sand up ahead on the left. It's me, there's packaged sand all over the place. Oh, that's the one. And packaged sand on the right. Guess, yeah, that's the cement plant. Yeah, okay. And then that one is our truck. Fine. Now it all makes sense. There you go. Right, so we'll go through the gateway together. And then we'll use the Voron G to nip down the east side of this map. And, well, no, first thing we'll check where the farm warehouse is, assuming it's in the same place as I expect. We'll zip down the east side, but if it's in a sneaky place, maybe not. So let's have a look at the map first, east to west. Where's the farm warehouse? Oh, sneaky and peaky. Okay, so the farm warehouse is actually way over on the other side. So to get to that, we're going to follow this path and do our run down here. So it's at the west farm. So that's a long way away from where I kind of thought we'd need to be. Okay, that's fine. So basically, we'll go and drop this off. And then come back, basically, because we'll need to come and get the fuel. Unfortunately, we can't take 2 semi-trailers with us at once. Oh, why am I going this way? Missed me turn off. Let's see where I'm going. Oh, there's me turn off. That was a bit scary, wasn't it? Just about to go and go through that rather nasty area. Much better to go this way. Yeah, so we'll do well to finish this one today now then, I think. It'll be touch and go. It should just about make it. Once we get over this part, then we'll be pretty much only on main roads until the last little part to get to the West Farm. Just keeping an eye on that fuel. I think we'll have enough, but it might be a bit tight. We've got to get to the West Farm and then back again around to the little Zigs. A little bit of fuel from him. We might actually, to make sure we get there, we may have some fuel on the top of the Jangsu. I might grab that on the way past. That'll then make sure that we're okay to get all the way to the West Farm and back again. Voron. We've got the Jangsu sitting just up here. I think we've still got all this fuel in his rooftop. So let's grab that. Ooh, only a bit. How much has he actually got in the rest of him? He's pretty full. So I'll take 60 litres, put in there, and then put that in me. Right. So he's still got enough to get him easily back to the garage or over to the fuel station or anywhere I want to take him. But we are going to need to think about how we refuel up our fleet once it's back at the garage. And I'm thinking I might have to take the generator trailer, fill that up, just park that at the garage so everyone can siphon off the fuel they need. Now, we should have heaps of fuel now to get to the farm warehouse and back. And then we've got to go over to the fuel plant. So we're going over the other side. So yeah, we may need to do a little bit of logisticy work first. We may have to take the little zigs down, get some fuel up, and the generator trailer, and use that as a mobile fuel spot. We can top this one up. We'll just have to see how we go, actually. We're kind of stuck. I don't want to. Now see where we're going, so that's a good thing. We do have the one nasty little muddy area over here, but we should get through that okay. We've got that tall tree there we can winch from if we need to. I'm doing okay actually. Just worried about angles now, so let's just make sure we're okay. So that's probably the hardest bit of this path. You just have to get there. Yeah, we have to be a little bit careful coming down through this field that we don't do any damage or do too much damage. Fit. And then we'll pull up, take a photo. I'll just stop there. Okie doke. And deliver. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. East to west contract completed. We're on our schedule and no breakdowns as usual. Thanks to you, both the eastern and western farms can get back to business. You've earned the reward fair and square, so come get it as soon as you can. Well, I'll get it now. Right. And we're going to leave that trailer there. And we're going to head back the way we came. We're going to get our other trailer. Fill it up with fuel. And take that somewhere. No point running into the tree, that would be just silly. So we're not going to be doing a lot of Constitution at the moment because all of those deliveries are in the other map, and we're going to use the Azov 7 to do that, I think. And that'll take quite a while, actually. It's not going to be done in just one run. I'm going to try, when we come to it, put 2 boys in the back of the trailer, of the back of the truck, sorry, and then effectively deliver 2 of them, and then come back to the load point, load up the other 2, and deliver them. Now, if we can't get them to work, and I have to do them one at a time, it'll be even slower. Now, we happily left that trailer there because basically we've only got one more major cargo delivery to do here, which is to deliver fuel, and we've got the other semi-trailer at the fuel plant where we pick up fuel. We might as well use that one. Just have to check where we're taking that as well. Well, that was a little bit unexpected. I wasn't really thinking I was going to go there. Oh well, there you go. That's a little bit of a change to the plan, isn't it? Oh dear. Jangsu, see if you can come and help. Now I've stolen all your fuel. You have to go and do something useful. And as is often the case, we're virtually out of time. So once again, in my efforts to hurry you to get back onto the main road, misjudged that nasty corner. But hopefully the Jangsu can get through there and manage to stand the Voron back up again. Certainly we should be able to make it there. It's just that's right at the nasty muddy point. Whoa, I am in the tippy mode, aren't I? I'm in hurry mode, so probably going to be worth checking the time and stopping. So this is when I make mistakes, this is when I hurry to try and get something done before the end of the hour. Just take it a little bit more steady, shall we? I'm hoping because the Voron's on its side and it's almost at a position that can stand itself up. I'm hoping that it won't take much to get it to stand up. It might be that it's going to be annoying. Deflect's always on. We can sort of, whoa, it's quite nasty over here, isn't it? Oh, that's better, that's a good angle. Yep, I'm happy with that angle. Now I'm hoping it won't take much. Oh, it is going to take much. Oh man. Oh, Voron. What are you doing? You're just lying on your head. Silly Voron. What do we got? 6:49. Okay, so we've got a bit of time to fiddle here. Just don't know about this because I'm going to be pulling it bills so badly that we're going to end up having trouble because I'm sort of above it. It's always a bit of a worry. we going to tip both of these over? We might. The idea was just to try and get this onto some level of straightness. I can drag him this way. Then patches. That's when I thought we might be able to get him to roll all the way over. It says, no, I don't think I'll do that. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, that's lovely. That's the way. Try and get ourselves turned around a bit here, so we're facing the right way. Yeah. What went wrong coming down here? I think I was just going too fast. It's pretty nasty though, isn't it? Look at that. It's quite divey. I'm only going to bring him out, and then I'll bring the Jangsu out as well, because I'm a bit worried that if he tips over, I don't want to think I'm zooming off in this one and never come back. It is almost end of time, so we'll just get the Jangsu on the other side of this nasty little bit. We did a good job there, actually, little Jangsu. Happy with that. And down this way this time. May actually have been easier than going the other way. I think we're pretty much out of here. So tomorrow, we'll bring them both back to the main road. And that'll be good. So that's going to be it for today. Our last minute recovery effort. So we'll change trucks to get into that one. And then that'll do for now, because it's now 8:30, so a little bit over, but that's okay. So not too bad. So, didn't really need that rollover right near the end, but, you know, these things happen. So I hope you enjoyed today. We managed to finish off a couple of things. We finished off the little task where we delivered the short logs, and we also finished off east to west, which was quite a big contract. So that's good. So tomorrow, we're going to focus on the other cargo contract here. Then I'll have to do a little bit of logistics with fuel and trucks and stuff. And then we should be able to take the Voron AE down to the water store, get some water and head through to the other map. Anyway, though, that's all in the future. So thanks for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as we continue on our adventures. That's it for now, though. Bye-bye.